Good day to you. My name is Maria Kondzielska. This is Pen on Daily Culture, and today we have a very sad but also interesting topic of the war in Cambodia. With me in the studio is Michał Overczuk, a filmmaker and a journalist. Thank you very much for coming here.
Thank you for inviting me.
And today we start with the topic where you are involved in many ways, because there is a book, My Cambodia, or My Trip to Cambodia.
My
Cambodiana, about the author is Piotr Oller, who was the main character also of this book. But you are the main editor and has, I would say, the right hand when it comes to journalism and to writing this book, but also in making a documentary film about it. And the main topic is, of course, Polish troops in Cambodia, which is not very common known, and moreover, there is a lot of misinformation about what actually happened there. So that's why it is an important topic to talk about it and to, kill all the rumors, but say the truth. So let's start a little bit about the main event. So how Polish troops and Polish ONZ mission was there, or Polish troops with the ONZ missions were there, and what happened?
Yeah, so after many years of civil war back in Cambodia, United Nations finally decided to send a transitional authority to Cambodia, the United Nations mission, peacekeeping mission, in order to conduct the first free election in Cambodia in 1993. So because we were part of, and we are part of the United Nations as well, we were invited to participate in that mission, and we sent more than 1,200 troops to Cambodia. 1,200 Polish troops in Cambodia.
Troops. Yeah. People or all combat?
No, there were a logistics team, Polbat, which is it's Polok, which is Polish logistics battalion, and they were responsible for building wells, building roads, bridges. They weren't supposed to fight. But
so there's a lot of people actually, and a lot of force. So a lot of people who seen the war firsthand, and as you say, they were not supposed to fight, but they were supposed to rebuild.
Yeah, and the most important thing about this mission is what I believe and what Secretary General of the United Nations said back in 1991. That was the biggest and the most complex mission in the history of the United Nations, ever.
Wow.
Including now, including Yugoslavia, including all that stuff happening around the world. So that was I just got interested in that. And after I realized that the Polish troops were involved, I needed to, write something or do something, journalistic work, kind of. But after meeting all of the veterans and going to Cambodia, so I was living there for 3 months.
You were yourself 3 months in Cambodia?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a lot of time.
Yeah, but it was great time, yeah.
But talking about this, so and then so you discovered the fact that the Polish troops were there, and then they left their sign, left their mark there, and they had their story to be told, which happened in Cambodia. So exactly what happened there?
So basically, after we arrived, our troops or our contingent realized that they weren't prepared for that kind of a mission. So they were sent for a peacekeeping mission. Instead, they got a war or a conflict zone, or whatever you want to call it. And after the date of the first free election was announced, Khmer Rouge regime, which was still hidden in the jungle, they just came out and started attacking not only United Nations troops, not only CAPAF, which was the Cambodian National Army, but also civilian minorities, like, for example, Vietnamese minorities. They were, destroying whole families. I mean, that was a genocide, basically.
So they faced Polish troops who were supposed to rebuild the wells, build the roads. They were faced with a real-time going war.
Yeah, as you said, we were supposed to build wells and help, provide logistics support for all the United Nations military troops, forces, but all of a sudden, it turned bad really quickly. So,
And
yeah.
how bad it turned, we'll talk more about it in the next episode. And to all the viewers of Poland Daily, there is of course a book, Cambodiana, My Cambodiana of Piotr Oller, which very soon will also face an English translation. And we'll talk more about it in the next episode. But what is more important is for you to be interested in the Polish troops in Cambodia and to find out the truth. And again, thank you very much for watching our show.